Okay, this is removal of the plugs on a straight 6 91 f150. Little tips: you can go through the middle of this one, and the only thing I have different on this setup is I got the extension with that small ball at the tip. This one, that it can swivel just a tad. You'll need that one on the 2nd and 3rd. You can use it on the 4th, and then the 5th and 6th you really don't have to have an extension at all. But when I take them out, I put them in order, and it's the same Motorcraft plug is there. So you just go ahead and do one at a time, or you can do 3 and then 3, or if you know what they are, you just take all out all at the same time. While I was here putting on the anti-seize, I just put it right on the threaded half. I notice this is the old one, that's the new one. Color is different, but not only that, the number doesn't have the A. This one is BSF44C, and this one is BSF44CA, but that's the exact one that they gave me at AutoZone. And I mean, still copper, nothing different. I see how these run in it. All right, this is the angle where I go in for this one. And that's the little swivel head on it. You can move around. This one right here, you can just basically go straight. That one, you'll need the swivel, and the next one. All right, now this is what I use in there. On the Fords, the one that goes right there is usually going to be that flat looking one. And let me pull the cap on this. Just put it in there. That's it. And then I pop it on. So, and I take the old plugs and put them in here. Put them back in the box. Just take the best 4 or whichever ones I like the most, and throw them in the glove box in case anything happens. Now, all these, the first 3 is done. The second 3, I go back and just use the swivel on that one. And the 2 last ones, I might just go straight in with a short extension. All right, number 4, reach down right here in that spot. Still have the little swivel at the tip, a 24-inch extension, so I don't have to go up. Now, pulling them off, you might need a bucket to reach in there, because you want to hold the that boot and not the cable or the cord. So take this one off right there. All right, I'll be back. Number 5, I reach down in this spot, same setup, long extension, short extension with the swivel tip on it, and that's number 5. And number 6 will be the most difficult, because It's no extensions, no swivels, nothing. You just have to reach down in there and get it from direct right in your hand. That is the hardest one, because that's the only one you really have to get up there and get close to it. Alright, now go ahead and put the same thing, the grease. And what I normally do is I tighten it up and then just go a quarter turn. Or you can go to the book and get the right torque specs. But that's about it. Okay, I put them all in finger tight first. That's the 3 of them there. And since I'm already set up for this, that's what you go back in and tighten up the number 6. And the 2 others I can have the extension on it with the swivel. So I'll go ahead and do that. Okay. This would, you have to put this back in. That's the only thing that you moved out the way to work. All the wires in them should go back to where they need to go, because they can only reach so far. You might have 1 or 2 that looks a little odd, like they could go to the same place, but if you pay attention, they won't. So make sure all your wires in them are in. Everything is good. Oh, and the gap for it is 44. Well, 42 to 46 in between. It's at the bottom, right here. Let me see if I can get a good shot. That's about the best as I can get. All right. So then you come on in.
Bombers were well-educated, middle to upper middle class, that one had been to school in both the UK and Australia, and that they were believed to belong.
Okay. Sounds good. I just ain't drove the truck in so long. There's probably no fuel up there. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.